My darling Frida, please don't come home, as they have arrived, and they're taking us out to the house in the countryside. We don't think we're coming back. My child, you must make your own way in this world now. Know that your father and I love you very much, as do your sisters and brother. Whatever you do, stay away from Zeemanhofer. Mother, 5th of July, 1942.
Thank you.
Really good. Are you ready?
Ready? Ready for what?
Ready to leave? Leave here. Please, darling, you must eat.
But I don't really want to leave here.
But you cannot stay. And you cannot go on like this. Please eat. Do you know how long it's been already?
Not really. I lost track of time a while back. All I know is that I'm here. When I see light, I know it's day. I'm still alive. It's a very simple life.
It's surviving, I know. But I'm not much in a better situation.
I know that.
I'll eat tomorrow at 2 o'clock. And I can't wait. Just can't wait.
Why do you say that?
I worked it out in my head. Last couple of days, back at the barracks. This can't go on much longer. You know, you and I have taken our chances, but you know just as well as I do, our luck is going to run out. And when it does, it means the end. I don't know. I feel like a smoke.
I'd wait. I'll go smoke over there so it doesn't drift out the window. I heard gunshots earlier.
I've decided I'm deserting.
What?
I'm deserting. That's why I really need you to leave. Leave tonight. I've got it all arranged.
What?
Don't worry, darling. I'm going to be here to see you off. Now, I want you to listen to me, and listen to me properly. Later tonight, there's going to be an armored patrol car coming along the street. It's going to stop right outside this building. We're going to hear voices, German voices, men. They get back in the patrol car and slowly come around to the back of this block. But they're not German, they're Polish. You get in the back, and they're going to take you to a forest outside Warsaw, to a lorry. You get in the lorry, you sleep, and you'll be taken to Breslau. At Breslau, you'll be put on a train to Dresden. It's a freight train, but it stops at the station for a long time. You pick your moment, get off the train, and you take a train to Zurich. I've got the papers with me, everything, and you book into a hotel.
What if I don't make it?
You will. From Breslau to Dresden you'll be traveling with an Italian man whom I'm helping to get home. By Friday you'll be in Zurich.
What use is Zurich to me without you?
I leave tomorrow. Get home Friday. I leave on Sunday, and I will be with you in Zurich on Monday.
And?
And what?
You make it all sound so simple.
It's not simple. Nothing simple. I've got a week's leave, and I cannot guarantee I will be posted back to Warsaw. My two friends didn't come back. They were posted to Katowice.
And are you sure? I mean, really sure
Sure of what?
that you want to be with me?
Sure. Very sure indeed. Sure enough. It is my answer.
But, darling, I must admit, something isn't right.
What do you mean?
It probably is, but probably there's nothing wrong. I just feel
Feel what?
nothing. It's just a feeling. It's not important.
What feeling?
That something here might not go to plan.
It might not. But we don't know.
There's no in-between here. This is all either very horrible or very beautiful. Isn't it funny how often horror and beauty go together?
Look, we could just go up to that window and wave at the nice man up in the tower.
Misunderstand me. Look at the situation.
I know about that. I know about horror and beauty. I've painted, sketched, drew so many paintings. And then this war. All I ever wanted to do was to paint and draw, to be left alone. And my life got ruined by this stupid war, and being a soldier. I had nightmares. Real horrible nightmares. Some of them are memories. Memories of people being made to shoot, execute. People are beaten, punched, kicked. Not much.
But you found a way out.
But have I? Who's to say that these experiences have not destroyed me? All I ever wanted to do was to create, only now, to destroy.
But it's a war.
It's fucking madness. Caused by all stupid bastards in the Nazi fucking party. They sent me to this crazy country to shoot innocent people just so that crazy bastard Hitler can look all powerful and all good.
I know, but we wouldn't have met otherwise.
During the Wehrmacht, my father said, long military tradition. I didn't want the war. I just wanted to pain. But I gave in. Now I feel destroyed. I feel sick.
At least you have a fucking family.
Oh baby, my darling. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's alright. It's alright, but you've got to understand. I'm grieving despite everything. And you're my family. You're all that I've got, and I really love you.
I really do. I really do. I really do. I really do.
And you know, we've got to stop talking like this. The Jews say that if you save one life, you save the world. And you saved my life. And I'm here, and in your arms. And that's all that matters. The day you saved me when you shot your pistol into the air, and didn't shoot me but saved me and made me safe, that makes up for everything. Nothing else matters. All that matters is that we're together.
I know. That is what we do.
It doesn't matter, it's alright.
Keep them together. It's always I think about you. I love you. I want to be with you.
I want to be with you.
I really do. And the more I pray to get us out of it.
You know I'm grateful because I've been living day to day. I must admit this. I don't have a choice. You make me happy. I spend my time thinking about you. But you really want to desert the army?
I don't have a choice. I want to be free of this world. I don't want any more of this. I can't take it. I want to be with you. Take care of you. Try and get back my life. For us to be happy together. There could be a surrender, but I don't see somehow.
But they could catch you.
They could catch us here right now. That is the risk. Of course, I could be caught and court-martialed and most likely sentenced to death. But I'm facing the death sentence. Anyway, right here and now. I didn't shoot you and I've been hiding you here in the ghetto. That in their eyes is a treason. I am condemned.
You know, I'm not afraid to die, if that's what's going to happen. But if we can't live together, the next best thing would be to die in your arms.
We go down together in the hell of life. but that's not going to happen. Hopefully, next week we'll be together and they're starting a new life.
The beautiful, the horrible. No, I'm just saying the beautiful, the horrible, and how it goes together. I've been here for months, safe, hidden, protected, but unable to live. Soon, I won't be here anymore. I'll be out there, traveling, moving, going to a new life. An uncertain new life, but life. Who is it that I'm going to be traveling with?
Darling doctor, I got my friend Wolfgang out of some trouble, so Wolfgang spared him. I think he's called Marco. He was also in Warsaw, but Wolfgang arranged for him to be taken to Katowice. He will be on that train at Breslau. Our Polish friends will take it.
It all sounds so complicated.
Because it is. Don't believe what is happening out there. Just because I'm a soldier doesn't make me any different from anyone else. We're all surviving. We're lucky that the Poles are so different. They have to be. I admire them for their passion and spirit. Crazy people. But this war's crazy.
So possible is all this.
Quite possible. The discipline is strict, but some of the boys have come back from the east and they tell us such horrible stories. I'm sure that quite a few like me who hate the Nazi party and all it stands for. You know how it destroyed Germany. Most of the men at the barracks are ideal. Stupid bastards who should never be let loose on the streets, let alone serve their country or distant to other countries. I haven't got a clue what the swastika really stands for. But you know, they all understand that one day soon the Russians are, and that makes me super sad. Many of us are afraid of the Russians. It's difficult. So you've got to know who to trust. You have to trust someone, but if you trust the wrong person, I can work on with Germans, but Bavarians, well, no different. With Poles, you never know who to trust. They can say one thing and do the other. But there are some Poles, and they're really fine people. You can never meet a better person, and when you trust them, you know.
I've known some Polish Catholics like that. Some of them are very fine people.
Some of them are like Germans. The majority are out for themselves. They don't care about anyone else. They go along with the ideology so long they're getting something out of it. Some of the men in my company are having a great time. You can pick on anyone. Kick them, punch them, and then just shoot them in the back of the head. No need to wonder what it's like to shag an 8-year-old Polish grandmother. Just go out and rape one, then you know.
It's horrible.
Certainly. But remember, when you get to Zurich, We're going to have to look after the Zygmunt.
Zygmunt? Who's Zygmunt?
Zygmunt is a boy. He's Polish. He's 13 and lives somewhere, I don't know where, but somewhere near the center of Warsaw. Speaks fluent German. In fact, speaks better German than many of the men in my company. He's very smart, intelligent. He can draw. He can draw. That's how I got to know him. I was with Volkan, and we called it Zygmunt vandalizing some installation. But Zygmunt never had to talk, and talks just as well in German. So he's giving up this ridiculous excuse having his child to repair the installation. And he draws the diagram, and I'm looking at Volkan, and Volkan's looking at me, and we just start laughing. He drew us some cartoons about the poor and him. So we let him go. We drag him around the back of his house, and Volkan tells him to clear off. But he came back. God knows how he managed to find a way even recognized. He knows quite a few German officers in Praga, and I reckon he knows the SS too. He knows a lot of Poles, and he likes Rangers.
Too bad he can't come with us to Zurich.
No, Zygmunt will be okay. He'll get through this war. So will his family. He's probably somewhere already learning Russian. It's just someone you meet in such a situation and you just know that they're there for a reason. You do something. And when it's done, they're gone. He helped me to find the Poles to get you to Breslau. There you go. Here are your papers. Perhaps you might see if you can find some clothes. Well, darling, what's wrong?
I don't know. It's just a feeling. I've had it for some time.
What feeling?
I don't know, maybe it's a premonition. Intuition.
Is that a problem?
I don't know.
Tell me, please.
It's just that I don't believe we're going to be in Zurich together. I just can't see it.
What feeling?
I don't know. Maybe it's a premonition. Intuition.
Is there a problem?
I don't know.
Tell me, please.
It's just that I don't believe we're going to be in Zurich together. I just can't see it.
But darling...
Please, let me finish. I just have the feeling that all this has come to an end.
An end? Between us?
Please, sweetheart, let me try and put this feeling into words. Maybe it's just fear. Maybe it's something I don't understand, but I just feel that something is not quite right here.
What do you mean?
I sense and I know that this situation is coming to an end. I feel it, I know it, and I know that very soon things will be different. Even though I don't want to, I know I'm going to have to get up, pull myself together, to walk through that door and up those stairs and say goodbye to you. and go and do exactly as you say and travel to Zurich to be with you. That's the hardest part for me, is to go through that door, up those stairs, and say goodbye, never knowing if we'll see each other again.
But where is the problem?
The problem is, well, it's not you. It has nothing to do with you. Maybe it has. But I sense an area of darkness somewhere ahead of us. I feel there's a situation where the plan is going to have to be changed, and I'm going to be the one who has to decide about that change. There's something I haven't been told, some information I haven't been given, something you haven't told me that I needed to know, and this will change the plan, and it will change everything. Probably we'll still find each other, but things will be different. Perhaps in Zurich. Now, Einhard, have you told me absolutely everything that was said?
Yes, darling, I have. I'm sure.
Please don't just say something to make me feel better. Try to think over the conversations. Have you told me absolutely everything that was said?
Yes, darling, I can remember everything I've said and what others have said to me, and I'm telling you everything I know. I'm sure of that.
It looks like I'm going to Zurich. So what about this hotel?
I sent them a letter a week ago. I know the owners of the hotel. Well, it was a rather expensive haunt of mine when I used to paint. It was the first place I could think of. The Kunstpreis will they'll be expecting. The arrangements I've made will get you the rest then. This will get you to Zurich. From that then you will be alone.
What is it?
That's what?
That dark area, my intuition, the information I didn't have.
What information? What are you talking about?
I don't see a train ticket. There's no train ticket here.
That isn't one.
Well, why isn't there one?
Because, darling, we're in Warsaw, and Dresden railway station is quite far away.
So what do you expect me to do?
That ticket. If you don't manage to buy one at the booking office, you can buy one from the conductor on the train.
But it's an international train, and I'm making an international journey.
But it's still buying a ticket to travel on the train. I don't think so.
No, it isn't. There's a war. There's bound to be restrictions.
If you're traveling as a citizen of the Third Reich of a month.
What if I don't get through?
No.
I do trust you. That isn't the problem. The problem is going to be what happens when I try to buy a ticket.
Marco has the same situation, but he's going to Italy. He's going home on his own Italian paper. If he can't get home, I'm sure he can get to Zurich, but an German woman.
Is my German really that good?
Practice?
So what if I get caught in Dresden?
You won't get caught in Dresden. I'm sure of that. If you only buy a ticket from the conductor on the train.
But the conductor
The
is going...
conductor isn't going to be bothered once he gets the money and sees your passport and your paper. He'll be happy to take their charge.
Another problem.
What?
Luggage.
Look, I'm sure there's something around here. If not, I'll go and find you something. You just need a small suitcase, that's all. Fill it in with clothes.
Let me check.
Depends what you put inside it, then.
At the border.
That's the best part. Border. It's the Swiss border. Switzerland is neutral.
So what if You'll find out and hand me back to the Germans.
Find out what? You can't hand you over to the Germans. There was a treaty from the First World War. I can't remember the name, but because Switzerland is neutral and not involved in the war, they cannot hand it over to the Germans. It's simply not possible.
But this isn't my passport.
It's a photograph, or isn't it? So just check your passport in your visa.
Fake too.
Then escape. But it's always going to be a risk. I'm sorry. I can't do anything about it.
So how are you going to do it?
Exactly the same way you're going to get to do it. By time. But now, depends how quickly I can get to the Swiss border before the authorities know I've deserted it. But I can't confirm. It's not far from Stuttgart, much closer to the Swiss border than Preston.
But
Yes, very close.
what is it?
My hometown could be home so destroyed, and I had the railway station to get to Switzerland.
What will you do then?
Well, the chaos might make it easier for me to escape into it. I'll just probably get a car and drive down to Switzerland.
You have a car?
I could steal a car. Perhaps from my family. They would understand. You know nothing's certain.
I know.
But you're just sitting there.
I know. I can't move. When is this patrol car coming?
Soon. Very soon.
What time is it coming?
That isn't the time.
So it could come at any time.
No, I've arranged a period. The patrol will come in that period. I need another smoke.
You have one.
I will. But you get up too.
You smoke, then I'll get up.
Get up.
Smoke.
Get up.
By order of the Führer.
Something like that.
Darling, go have your smoke.
You,
Then I'll get up.
You get up.
Smoke.
Get up.
Smoke. Oh! What was that?
I don't know. There's probably something outside.
Are you sure? Was something I knocked? Are you sure?
I'm quite sure. Don't look outside.
What was that? It was something.
Stay right there. I'll go and see. It was me. The front door was open. Must have left it open, but I'm not quite sure. There's nothing in the one around. I'll check the room.
I don't know if I should be saying this.
What, darling?
A couple of days ago, there was someone here in this flat.
Who, darling?
A couple of men, maybe 2 or 3. Germans. They were definitely Germans.
Probably a patrol. Maybe someone else was around and they had come to investigate.
But I also heard some hammering and sawing.
Right here?
Well, in another room.
Here in this flat?
Yes, here in this flat.
Maybe they were thieves. Come looking for some wood or furniture.
With tools?
Some might come equipped.
The Germans?
How long were they here for?
I can't say. A couple of hours, maybe longer.
Exactly when was this? What time of day?
I can't say. I don't have a clock or a watch. I didn't come out all day.
So,
What's the matter? Is there a problem?
yes, there is a problem.
What is it?
I don't quite know. There's something telling me I don't want to know. All I know now is as soon as the patrol car comes, better. But, according to my watch, I feel that it's about to start.
So what now? I love you.
Darling, there's nothing that careful. I'm going to get out of this room and go through the entire process. Once I'm out of this room, I want you to get yourself ready. Take up around and pack, be ready to leave. If anyone else comes in or anything happens to me, I want you to take your case, get out of this box, and wait for the patrol.
I don't ever want to be with you.
I know, darling, probably nothing, but I must check. You will be safe.
Fine.
No, time for action. Where that place. Right. Going to go to the restaurant, just to make sure. You ready?
Sorry.
I love you. Really. can't see where anyone's been hammering or falling.
Oh.
Probably people that were working with them. Who knows? Are you back?
Yes, I am. I'm ready to leave, but I still can't believe it.
Then we're going to do this anytime now that is going to be better. Signal. When that signal comes, which is about 3 minutes at the time it takes you to get downstairs and us. And you will be safe. That's all you've got left of this situation. Next handover, which is about happening. Once you're inside of the lorry, you're safe and on your way to Switzerland.
What about you?
I go down by the church, right down to the carriage where they can't see me. And look out of the ghetto to the tram to step out with me. I go back to my barracks, return the jacket, pack my things. I've got an inspection tomorrow morning. Then I leave the barracks and we'll hang around the station until my train comes. I will get on the train to Posen, to Berlin, and take another train to Stuttgart. About 10:30 tomorrow morning. All with me. Sorry, I need a medicine.
Have one.
You come back better. Very, very good. Exactly. Fucking follow the instructions.
What be then?
In the room to the window and take.
I don't know, but to me it sounded more like a lorry than a patrol car.
We still find out. Just let it be then. Oh, I'm almost certain of them fucking idiots. Wait there, get me ready.
I was told you were here. I need to see you. I can't. I've got vital information and you need to know it. That would be too late. Besides, that patrol car you're waiting for isn't going to come. Let me in and I'll tell you. The Gestapo will got the men. This I didn't want. And this... Who is this?
Not important who it is, just the thing.
What's going on, Einhart? Maybe there's something you should be telling me? Who is she?
It's all right, Einhart. I can speak for myself.
How can you? Well, that's good, because I would really like to know. Is this, yours, perhaps?
Yes, it is. I am a Jew.
Oh, my God. This gets even better. I didn't know you got involved with Jews. I thought you shot them like all the rest.
You're enough, please.
Don't arraign me, you fucking Nazi pig.
Stop it, Irena, I'm not a Nazi.
Then what are you then? But are you fucking this Jew or whatever it's called?
I'm called Freda.
Irena, please, change your tone.
Someone answer me.
Yes, we have made love.
Jews get fucked. They don't make love, understand?
Yes, I understand. Far more than you know. I'm proud to be a Jew.
You don't know any better.
Stop it, Irena. Before I do something I will regret.
Hit me. Yes, go on, hit me, you Nazi pig.
Irena has it. What? So, tell me, how is it that you know Einhart?
I'm Einhart's girlfriend. At least I thought I was until I got here.
I see.
But now I know he's just another Nazi pig. Just like all the rest.
Einhart isn't a Nazi, far from it, he's an artist. Oh, is that right? So he's been telling you the same lies and bullshit, huh?
So, Einhart, please tell me, how many women do you keep in this ghetto? And how do you manage to keep them all happy? I mean, half the time, you can't even manage to get it up. Perhaps you ought to carry a salami around with you, just in case.
I think I'd better explain.
Yes, you better. She's right. I took a big risk helping you in whatever plan you two had together. It didn't work out, but I had no idea you were helping Jews.
Okay. I like you. Both of you. I cheated on both of you, and I deceived you both. But for what I can remember, Irene, you couldn't produce papers when I was ordered to execute the report. And Stella, you broke away from the crowd during the liquidation, and I was ordered to leave. After the boat arrived and stayed.
It's all right.
But if you can't accept it, then do. Go, be my guest. Fill my garage and hand me. It's probably looking for fucking happen. Anyway.
Why both of us?
Man, I don't have a girlfriend. I'm sorry. I shot a couple of beautiful young women and on both occasions I just couldn't do it. And I don't have a girlfriend. Not sorry. I shot a couple of beautiful young women and on both occasions I just couldn't do it. It's not enough.
Because you're a soldier. You are trained to do so. You follow orders.
Yes, out on a battlefield I will shoot. I'm German and very proud to be German. I was once proud to be a Wehrmacht soldier, but not anymore. Shooting innocent young ladies for trivial reasons isn't my idea of being a soldier. It's an act depending on me and that.
It's all right, I know it. I understand. Yes. I am too. I'm sorry, Frida, about calling you a Jew. For insulting you. I have nothing against Jews. I was angry, shocked.
So, what was the information?
The men were late picking up the patrol car, and they were intercepted by the real patrol. That's all I can think of.
So what now?
The authorities will probably be suspicious and want to know more. You've got to be careful, Einhard. We've all got to be careful. What was the plan, anyway?
Frida was leaving for Zurich.
I see. Weren't you going to go home on leave sometime soon?
Tomorrow,
Oh, I see. And me?
Zygmunt was to fetch one of my comrades to move you.
That's another thing.
What?
Zygmunt's dead.
What?
Zygmunt's dead.
The Gestapo found a resistance member among his neighbourhood, and they executed everybody in the block. About 60 people were led out onto the street from their homes and they were executed by some refiring squad.
Zygmunt might have been elsewhere. He was probably never at home.
The execution happened at 5 in the morning, Monday. You know how the Gestapo work. And I hear that your involvement with Zygmunt is suspected to have had something to do with the Gestapo raid.
It didn't.
I believe you. I know you after all. I think it's pretty clear what you were trying to do.
But there are some from my circle who have a different opinion.
For a fair opinion.
No, Einhard.
Yes, but I'm telling you, Einhard, you have to be careful now who you talk to among the Poles.
Some of them are after you. Some of them won't have a problem at all turning you over to the Gestapo.
Sorry?
The beautiful and the horrible. Sometimes they go together like good and evil. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. Sometimes something you do for good turns out not what you expect. The same for evil.
I see. And I saw this situation we're all in. I saw it coming. So what coming? This situation.
I told Einhard earlier I'd never see Zurich. All I saw was darkness. In my intuition, some information was missing. I knew I'd have to make a decision. Maybe I have to make a decision now.
What?
I'm sorry, I don't understand. What is she talking about?
I don't think that's important. There was an earlier conversation about an escape to Zurich. It isn't going to happen.
I don't see me getting any papers now.
See papers here?
But I don't have a photograph.
Doesn't matter. Nothing really matters. I think I have to make my decision.
What decision?
Is there another way out?
Way out.
You mean an escape?
Way out of this situation?
I don't know.
For any of us?
No, not at the moment. Why?
The way I see it, we need some papers for here.
But this isn't my photograph, and I don't have another one. Besides, I'm not German, and I'm too old for this date.
But it's the start, You're Polish, this is Poland.
What are you trying to say to us?
What I'm trying to say is I've made my decision. I'm fated never to have survived this war.
Don't say that.
Please, let me finish. I said to Einhard that this period of darkness would lead to me making a decision. Only I hoped that it would lead to me and Einhard being together. I now see this isn't possible. I'm going to go and leave and walk out, and that decision means you can both be together and be happy.
Hey.
I don't think that means...
Please, let me finish, both of you. Even if you, Irina, wanted Einhard and me to be together, you would be taking a risk where you could be killed and lose Einhard, and I can't bring myself to do that. At least this way you have a chance of somehow getting your papers and living here in Warsaw, which is your home.
Freda.
She doesn't know, does she?
No, I never said anything.
Freda, that wouldn't change the situation. I'm actually from Allenstein. I'm a wanted criminal. I'm wanted for war crimes against the Third Reich. If I'm caught, I'll be executed on the spot. This is why I don't go out. This is why Einhard is protecting me, unlike you.
But you're not a Jew. Einhard saved me. And we've had our time of happiness together, which we both wanted. But it's come to an end. My decision affects me because, one way or another, I'm going to die. I know this. I love Einhard. And I want him to be happy, and I also want to repay him. I want you both to be together and be happy together, and I want to make this possible with my death.
That's very touching, but it truly shows the person that you really are. But it won't be necessary. I could do the same for you.
I know that.
But whether you go or I'll go, it doesn't guarantee happiness, nor the safety of the others.
Besides, if any of us walk out of here without being careful, we'll be caught here in the ghettos. And that would lead all those guards up in the tower, or the patrol back to this flat.
Nobody need say anything.
They would get their information. We would all die.
So what now?
Maybe we should stay together. Ironheart's willing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just don't see any other way out.
I can't see any way out of this situation at the moment.
We have to stay together. We have to be friends if nothing else. There must be a way out.
There isn't. What time do you have to be at the barracks?
Midnight.
So we've got until midnight. Besides, Einhard leaves tomorrow on leave.
I can be ill.
How can you help us if you're going to be confined to the barracks?
Neither of us can stay here anymore.
I know that. but we're some distance into the ghetto. No transport. Guards up across the street and a watchtower in the church. Patrols all over the place. I don't even have the authority to arrest either of you or keep you in custody. What's that?
Oh no.
Oh no!
Stop it. Stay where you are. You. On the ground. Now. That's your order. Take his papers. Papers, please. Everybody, prepare papers for inspection. Oh dear. We have a Wehrmacht soldier. In the ghetto as well. A Wehrmacht soldier in the ghetto. The Warsaw ghetto. And who do we have here? Documents, ladies, please.
I have no papers. Neither do I.
Oh dear. How unfortunate.
I've been playing.
Stay where you are. Right where you are. I haven't said you can get up yet. Look what I found, ladies. The Star of David armband. Right here. Does it belong to either of you, ladies?
It belongs to me.
I see. Well, that makes this very interesting. Very interesting indeed. So, I've got an armband with a Star of David on it. From a woman whose identity I don't know.
Katz. Freda Katz. I was a musician in Pullman's orchestra.
My dear girl, I don't care who you are. You shouldn't be alive. Understood?
Yes, mein Herr.
Is your friend Jewish too? Perhaps she's hidden her armband. It's not often one meets the living dead.
I'm Polish, not Jewish.
Doesn't matter. I'm still talking to the living dead. You don't have any documents or papers.
No, mein Herr.
So you might as well be Jewish too.
I'm Polish, not Jewish.
My name is Irena Kowalczyk.
Who?
Irena Kowalczyk.
Very interesting indeed.
It is that.
This is turning out to be a very good day.
Now, let's see what we've got here. One Jew, found alive some time after the liquidation, though evidently belonging to the ghetto.
That pair will make fine socks.
They make socks in Danzig, not Treblinka. And we've got the Kowalczyk girl.
Braun D1 will be so happy.
Not if we shoot her outside.
We can't shoot her.
Why not?
She's evidence. There's still a little soldier boy down on the floor, though.
All right, of course there is. Also the living dead.
He's German.
I don't care what he is. Doesn't make any difference.
Doesn't it?
Not really. Let me explain something. We need to work something out here. See, first we've got him in the ghetto to start with. Now that's a court-martial and a long prison sentence at least. But that's a trivial matter. Something probably you'll have to consider. Then we've got him having relations with a Jew. Also a trivial matter. At least that's how I see it. Then we've got him refusing to obey an order of the Führer. Not once, not twice, but probably a few dozen times, and that's punishable by death. Then we've got him harbouring the Jew here in this flat. That's treason. Death again. Then we've got him harbouring the Kowalczyk girl and saboteur. That's also treason. And again, death.
Well, I say, send a lot of them to Treblinka. Have done with it.
And have nothing to show for all our hard work.
Doesn't Braun get him? On account of the Kowalczyk girl? See, he's German, so there's got to be a trial, or at least a court-martial. It also means putting her on trial. And he gives evidence for her. Either way, Braun gets the credit, not us.
But if we keep the Jew and shoot the Kowalczyk girl, Braun wouldn't know. Or we could just report it. And that would keep him in our department, which I would think would be more appropriate. There'd be a court-martial, and the Jew would be sent to Treblinka. We would then get the credit.
Don't we have problems?
Who from? Führer? Of course not.
Well, if you say so, good enough.
Okay, let's give him the bad news.
You, get up.
What's the soldier's name again?
Einhard Schultz.
Einhard Schultz. Where's he from?
So identity papers say Ulm, near Stuttgart.
But that's my place. What's going on? I don't believe it. Tell me this isn't true.
Hey, with the same thing.
It's true. Do you two know each other? He's the son of my neighbour and best friend. One of the most promising painters ever born in Germany this century.
This is my former art teacher who taught me all I know. From childhood I know. That's why my father hasn't heard from me. Since when have you been in the Gestapo? And not just the Gestapo, but Department A.
Einhard, you've got yourself into a lot of trouble. Do you understand that?
Of course. But I never thought I could ever meet you in such a situation as this. How could you risk this for you? Come on then, Africa. If I'm going to die, I may as well take one of you out and die happy.
Ludwig, no, please. Don't make the situation worse than it is.
But the fool, listen, you big bastard. Shut your mouth, sir. There's one of us that can explain what is going on here.
Ludwig, there's no
Uncle
reason...
Bernhard, I'm the one who's in the middle of all of this. Okay? Give me a chance to express myself.
I've had enough of this.
Shoot! Go ahead. Pull the trigger. Pull that trigger! Go ahead, shoot me!
Just give me the nod. I'll blow his brains out.
Shoot me! Bagmaster! Because I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you. When you shoot me, you must also shoot her. And then her also. And then him. You know what? You'd be better off shooting yourself as well. Me and him, we come from the same town in the south of Germany. It's called Ulm. It's a small town. Everybody knows who I am, and they all know who he is. They know I'm a painter. They have all seen my pictures. There have been exhibitions. He has many of them on the walls of his house. And they know that he's an art teacher. They know him too. They know me, my family, their friends. People know that I'm Einhard Schultz, serving in the Wehrmacht, in Poland, in eastern occupied territory. But do they know that Bernhard Schneider is in the Gestapo? Maybe not. But when they find out, people will start talking. So, when you pull the trigger and blow my brains out, as I know you really like to do, you will destroy the life of your friend. I won't have been killed in an action, but by the Gestapo. And when they find out that Bernhard Schneider was in the Gestapo, they will start talking.
He can be moved.
So, when you shot me, which one of you is going to tell my family that I have been shot? You? Or are you going to leave it to Uncle Bernhard? Are you going to be there when Uncle Bernhard has to tell his best friend that he just stood there, watched, and did nothing when he saw his son get shot? And what if I was your son? Would you still blow my brains out? One day, this war is going to be over. The crimes and atrocities are going to have to be accounted for.
Crimes?
Excuse me. When is the last time you saw a Jew in this city?
I have my orders. We have our orders. Schultz.
Ha! But you see, some of us look German, our fatherland. And some of us look like crazy bastards who so much they have gone crazy themselves. Because, I tell you this, if the war ended today, and I was put on trial for what I have done, I could explain myself why I did what I did, and what is more, I can live with myself afterwards. But my dear friend, can you?
Ludwig, put the gun down. Put the gun away, will you?
You put me in a difficult position here, Einhard. You must understand that.
How, you have a decision to make. That's so.
But it's not an easy decision to make, you know that.
It would be if we didn't do each other, wouldn't it?
Probably would.
I know it would. Freda over there, she played in Simon Pullman's orchestra in ghettos. Singing Janusz Korczak. But you didn't know that. That's why we were both talking about sending her to Treblinka.
We knew that.
She's a Jew.
But surely, Uncle Bernhard, you can remember how much time you yourself have invested in my work, you know, the value of my art. Haven't you ever come across a thought that perhaps doing something like that was wrong?
That's the way things are at the moment. There's a war.
Just because there's a war, it justifies your hatred of Jews.
I don't hate Jews.
But you have sent so many of them to their deaths.
Do any of us have a choice?
Well, even Freda over there don't. I don't. But you're the Gestapo. You both have a choice.
No, we don't. It isn't what you think. We are Department A.
That tells me nothing.
Einhard, there's different Gestapo departments.
There's a Gestapo department here in Poland. That's Department D.
It covers occupied territories. If we were in this department, it wouldn't be so much of a problem. My friend and I could just walk out and arrange for you all to live in your flats here in Warsaw till the end of the war.
But we're from Department A. From Berlin. From Cologne.
I'm from Cologne and my friend here is from Berlin. We've been sent here to work with Department D. And also to check up on them. The problem is we've been doing surveillance work on you.
Reports have been written and sent. A conclusion is expected for all our work here. Results.
But surely some sort of arrangement can be worked out?
What? Heinrich Himmler.
It's a difficult decision.
Really difficult situation here.
What do you think?
Me?
Yeah.
Why me? Well, you're from Berlin. You know more about recent political events. Bernhard, Ludwig, we've got a difficult situation here. Like flypaper which we're caught up in. So, have you found yourself a girlfriend?
What's so funny?
That's how all this started.
What?
Up until today, Einhard had 2 girlfriends. Me and her.
Did he?
And what about the paintings?
No paintings.
Fighting in the ghetto and the uprisings have occupied him.
How it all started.
How?
And these people to come. The young woman escaped. I was ordered to shoot her on the spot, to tell you. I pulled out my pistol, aimed it at her head, pulled the trigger. Her head exploded. It felt like a rifle. A jet of blood. It foamed with cruel on its neck. She has the most beautiful brown eyes. Please.
So, Ludwig, Berlin, what's happening?
Well, the Allied forces are looking for a surrender. There's growing opposition in Germany, but the opposition party is just too weak to overthrow the Führer. More air raids. I think we're taking a hammering in the east. Russia's just too big for us. Well, that's what I think. How long it will take for the Russians to repel us, and what are they going to do after that? Well, who knows?
So, what are we to do?
I don't know. Seems we're all condemned.
Are we?
What is going to happen to me?